The Scottish Outdoor Access Code, your right to roam. Very different from the access rights granted to the public south of the border, where a lot of land is private with no access unless authorised by the landowner. But how did all of this come about? Well, back in the 1800s, there were a couple of landmark cases that planted the seed for what would eventually become the Land Reform Scotland Act 2003 and its subsequent Scottish Outdoor Access Code, which we use today. In 1846, the 6th Duke of Atholl tried to prevent a group of Edinburgh Uni botany students from accessing his land. The subsequent court case ruled that access could not be prevented. Then, in 1888, a wealthy Scot called Duncan Macpherson returned from Australia after purchasing the Glendall estate, which now lies within the Cairngorms National Park, and sought to ban people from crossing his land using an ancient track which ran from the Glen to Braemar. This was challenged in the courts by Jock Winter, a local man who finally succeeded in keeping the access open, and from that day forward the track was known as Jock's Road, and still is today. Throughout the 19th and 20th century, it was still deemed that the public had no legal right of access to our wild lands, but equally no legal mechanism for the landowners to prevent it. Something needed to change. In 2005, the statutory right of responsible access came into effect, and its subsequent access code. Now in Scotland, we have access to most land, providing we behave responsibly and follow the code. These rights apply to our hills, forests, moors, woods, beaches on the coast, lochs, parks and some types of farmland. These rights allow us to enjoy our outdoor playground for a multitude of activities such as walking, climbing, mountain biking, wild swimming, canoe and kayaking, etc. Our rights do not extend to activities such as shooting, fishing or access with motor vehicles, where special permission is needed from the landowner. You would think that being a responsible person would be, well, just common sense. Well, common sense does not always seem to prevail. The positive benefits to our health and well-being of immersing ourselves in our outdoor spaces has been well documented, so let's preserve our outdoor spaces for future generations. Let's all be responsible. Thanks for watching.